This is a subject that popped up maybe a week or two ago, and it involves something that I don't think it really gets discussed enough, and it's something that happens. People do it on a daily basis, and that is software piracy. What are my opinions on it? And this is going to be an unpopular opinion for the companies. actually. I I don't support software piracy, but I understand people that do it. Basically, I'll just put it this way: if you say you haven't, you probably have. And here's the way I look at it: if you're at the financial level, where you can afford software, you should absolutely buy the software that you use to create what you're creating. And if you're making money off of something, you should definitely be spending money on the software that you have made off of that software. So in other words, these like musicians and producers who are rich and have pirated software are ridiculous. Like seriously, that's like who was it that Winona Ryder? I think it was her. She stole like clothing from the store. It's like, you're a millionaire. Why are you doing that? So the people who are, especially in, like, I don't want to say third world we'll say second world countries. Countries where they have computers, but their running water might not be the cleanest. Like parts of the world that, yeah, even $20 is a lot of money. Like it could be like a week's paycheck. Um, I get it, I get it, but if you get to the point where you are making money, you need to buy and support the companies that you stole from previously. If you don't do that, then those companies may cease to exist. And also, it's just good karma as far as I'm concerned. I do say that you should try to avoid pirating software as much as possible, just because there's so much free software out there already, or low cost. For example, Reaper, I was like, let me try this out. People were saying it's good. Plus, it's only $60. Unless you are, this is what I like about Reaper's licensing. If you make over $20,000 from audio or music, then they say give us $300. That license, I think it's $300. But if you make less than $20,000 from audio and music, then the $60 license is the one that we're okay with you paying. I like that business model. I know it's honor system. I'm sure there's people who make over that much money who are using the $60 license, but at least they have it there. You know, as far as free plugins, I'm telling you guys, you can make mixes with free plugins. I don't know if there's a free DAW out there. I guess there are free DAWs. Yeah, Pro Tools First is one of them, but I don't really like it because apparently there's issues with the newest version, like your projects get deleted. But anyway, my point is, in 2019, you really don't need to steal software in order to make music or manipulate audio. Like if you do sound design and things like that, um, there's there's a very there's an extremely low cost of entry in 2019. So, like I said, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it anyway, and you're probably not gonna get caught. But from a karma standpoint, you should, again, once you have the money to do it, buy the software. Buy the software, support the developers, and it gets like a feeling of like a weight off your shoulders. Like like I said, it's like karma, because whenever you load those programs up, you're like, man, I really shouldn't be using those. I mean, some people aren't like that. I know some people are like, screw it. Who cares about the programmers? Who cares about those companies? They're rich anyway. Not all of them are. A lot of companies have gone under because of piracy. Why do you think the iLock exists? Even though, yes, at one point it was cracked, it recovered, and companies will continue to use those dongles. I think the best dongle is the UAD hardware, because nobody's cracked that. Why? Because you need it. You know, you need that DSP to use those plugins, so they don't get cracked. So anyway, I think I've said enough. I'm curious what you guys' opinions are on the Skull and Crossbone Society, and now YouTube's gonna think I'm talking about something else. But anyway, the black flags out there, the black flags and the skulls, and the peg legs. What do you all think about that? Because, you know, like I said, I just don't see it stopping. People are gonna do it, but you know, again, if you have the money to pay for the software, if you're not broke, if you're not living in the poorhouse, you should be paying for it. Kanye West and that other guy, I forget his name, Aoki or something. I don't know. There was some other guy who is rich and, you know, has like sold out crowds, and he stole some software. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is Sage Saturday.